An elderly man brings his unconscious wife to his daughter's house. He pounds on the door desperately and says anxiously, "Daughter, daughter, open the door quickly." Daughter asks as she opens the door, "Dad, why are you making so much noise?" Father says desperately, "Hurry, daughter. Your mother has suffered a heart attack. She's in very serious condition. The hospital is demanding a $30,000 deposit before they can begin emergency treatment. I don't have that kind of money. Please, save your mother's life." Daughter replies coldly, "Dad, this isn't the time to come here with this kind of story. Besides, I have a big party to attend. I don't have time to listen to this. What illness? And $30,000? I just spent $50,000 on new clothes. Why should I give money to a hospital now?" Father says in disbelief, "She's your own mother. You can spend $50,000 on clothes, but you can't give $30,000 to save your mother's life? Have you lost all sense of compassion? The doctor said even a minute of delay could be dangerous." Daughter says angrily, "That's enough, Dad. Even if you take that old woman to the hospital, what difference will it make? In the end, everything comes down to money anyway. Why waste so much of it? And Dad, you've always treated me unfairly. Don't you still have that adopted daughter? You brought her into the family and ignored me. Now that she's all grown up, let her repay your kindness. Go take your wife to her. I heard her husband runs a company." As she pushes the wheelchair toward the door, daughter says harshly, "Now get out of here. Both of you, leave." The elderly man walks down the hallway with tears in his eyes. What a tragedy. We devoted our entire lives to raising her, and this is how heartless she turned out to be. A little later, the elderly man arrives at his adopted daughter's office with his unconscious wife. The moment she sees them, she becomes alarmed. Adopted daughter asks worriedly, "Dad, Mom, what happened? Why do you both look so distressed?" Father explains sadly, "Your mother suffered a heart attack. The hospital needs $30,000. I went to your older sister today, but she refused to give even a single dollar. I had nowhere else to turn, so I came to ask for your help." Just then, Sophia's husband arrives. Son-in-law asks with concern, "Dad, when did you get here? What happened to Mom?" Wife explains anxiously, "Honey, Mom is very sick, and she needs money to save her life. Dad went to my older sister first, but she refused to help." Husband says firmly, "I don't care how much it costs. Make sure Mom gets the best treatment possible." Father says remorsefully, "Son, I was wrong. I always favored my biological daughter. I gave her every advantage. I never gave either of you the respect you deserved. Please forgive me." Son-in-law replies respectfully, "Dad, please don't say that. If you and Mom hadn't taken Sophia in, if you hadn't given her a home and shown her love, I never would have met such an amazing wife. No matter how successful I become or how much money I make, as long as I call you Dad and Mom, you will always be my parents. Dad, let's leave the past behind and get Mom to the hospital right away." Father says emotionally, Okay, let's go." At the end, Sophia says thoughtfully, "Friends, a person's true character is revealed during difficult times. Blood relationships are not always the most dependable. The people closest to you are not the ones who only care about money. They are the ones who stand beside you when life gets hard. Because sometimes, a single decision can change the course of an entire lifetime." Would you help your parents in a situation like this?